Hello, this is Larry Deutsch from the Deutsch Law Firm. This is a medical malpractice update. The effects of the COVID laws are still being felt in the courts of the state of New York. Way back at the height of the pandemic in mid-2020, the New York State legislature enacted a series of laws which both extended the statutes of limitation and also provided certain immunities for healthcare providers. What this means as a practical matter is that many cases based upon care that was rendered in late 2020 going into early 2021 can be more difficult to prove because the providers have the protection of these statutes, which means that if they can prove that their care was impacted by their need to respond to the COVID emergency, that they might have a defense to that case. Fortunately, the recent case law is relatively more favorable to the patient or plaintiff in the sense that the plaintiff still needs to prove their case, but the liability immunity due to COVID has been restricted only to cases or situations where the provider can say their care was impacted by the COVID emergency. So just because a provider was giving COVID services during the relevant period doesn't necessarily mean that they get a get out of jail free card or a protection from liability. What it does mean is we as plaintiffs still need to prove our case. We need to have the correct facts, which we will investigate carefully. But it also means that these defenses that were put into place, and in many senses for good reason, are limited to the purpose for which they were intended. Namely, that if the provider can really show that they couldn't do any better because of the COVID emergency, well, then they may get an immunity. However, if they really can't show that, the courts are going to scrutinize those defenses and essentially allow the facts of the case to be proved or disproven as they might otherwise be proven normally. So I hope this is a helpful update to you. I would say the state of the law is relatively encouraging. And if you do have a situation or case that you feel merits investigation, we would be happy to evaluate it. You can text us through the website or give us a call. I hope this is helpful. Thank you.